Everyone thinks getting rich is about making more money. That's adorable, because plenty of people make great money and still somehow have the net worth of a nervous squirrel. The lie is simple. Rich people look rich. Big house, fancy car, expensive watch. But real wealth usually looks boring. Normal house, used car. Someone getting emotionally attached to a discount coupon. The person who looks rich might just be good at spending. The person who is actually rich is good at keeping. Income is what you earn. Wealth is what you keep. If you make $300,000 and spend $310,000, you are not rich. You are broke with better lighting. Meanwhile, someone making less can build real wealth by saving, investing, and not upgrading their entire lifestyle every time money appears. Wealth is stored freedom. It is the money you did not spend, the investment you did not interrupt, the car upgrade you did not need. There are two games: accumulating wealth and performing wealth. Performing wealth is buying things so people think you made it. The house, the car, the clothes, the vacation photos. But your driveway does not show your net worth. It only shows what you bought. And sometimes what you bought is just debt-wearing sunglasses. Real wealth builders live below their means. They budget. They invest. They care more about independence than applause. Terrible news for the ego. Great news for your future: a lot of wealthy people are not celebrities, athletes, or lottery winners. They are normal people doing useful work. Construction, auto parts, cleaning services, accounting, manufacturing. Very boring. Very profitable. That's the point. Impressive gets applause. Useful gets paid. The quiet wealth builder is not asking, "How do I look successful?" They are asking, "How do I stop depending on every paycheck like it's life support?" That question changes everything. To build wealth, you need offense and defense. Offense is earning money. Defense is not being stupid with it. Most people only care about offense. Higher salary, better job, more income. But without defense, more income just becomes more spending. You get a raise, then a nicer apartment, then a nicer car, then nicer dinners, then somehow a nicer anxiety disorder. That is lifestyle inflation. Your income grows, and your spending grows like a fungus. The strategy is painfully simple. Earn well. Spend less than you earn. Invest the difference. Repeat until your money starts doing push-ups. Here's a simple question. How much of your income survives your lifestyle? Not how much you make. Not how expensive you look. How much survives? Because if every dollar gets eaten by bills, upgrades, subscriptions, and "I deserve this" purchases, you are not building wealth. You are just sponsoring your own financial disappearance. Strong wealth builders keep money. They protect money. Then they turn money into more money. Very rude. Very effective. Frugal does not mean sitting in the dark eating plain oats. It means buying freedom before buying applause. A frugal person is not cheap about everything. They are intentional. They know what matters. They know what does not. A car is transportation, not a resume. Buying a fancy car to prove you are successful is a very expensive way to tell strangers you have monthly payments. And yes, practical choices are less exciting. But not being trapped by payments, honestly, kind of beautiful. Wealthy people plan, not obsessively, not 47 spreadsheets called Financial Destiny Final, but they know what comes in, what goes out, what gets invested, and what was dumb. That last one is important. Most people do not need a revolutionary money system. They need to notice when they are being financially mugged by convenience, boredom, and ego. No plan is still a plan, just a terrible one. So here's the simple framework. Spend less than you earn. Track your basic expenses. Set specific money goals. Invest consistently. Stop worshiping status. That's it. Not easy, but simple. A bad goal is, "I want money." That is not a goal. That is a wish with anxiety. A better goal is, I want to invest 20% of my income. I want 6 months of expenses saved. I want my net worth to hit this number. Specific beats vibes. And investing does not require becoming a genius. You do not need to watch 400 finance videos and say macroeconomic headwinds in a serious voice. You need consistency, because wealth needs time. Stop digging up the tree every Tuesday to check if it is growing. Real wealth is quiet. It is boring. It wears normal shoes. It drives a practical car. It invests before it flexes. And it does not care that nobody clapped. Because the prize is not applause. The prize is freedom. So yes, becoming wealthy is mostly about making money, keeping money, investing money, and not launching it into the sun every time your ego gets hungry. Very glamorous. Very powerful. Extremely hard to post on Instagram.